I introduced to you the MS462C-M Stihl. The Stihl. Introducing the Stihl. Still. Stolen. MS462C-M Chainsaw. This saw is one of the best weight to horsepower ratios, with a couple upgrades from the 460 and the 461 and probably the 044. I'm not sure, I haven't had those saws like a 440, but I don't know if that's a saw. I've only been cutting for 5 years. I've had a 362 and now a 462, and I've used a 660. But a couple questions I get asked when I post about this saw right here is, where do I get the full wrap? As you can tell, a full wrap is when there's handles on both sides, mainly for fellers and people that need to get to access to both sides of the saw. That comes with the saw when you purchase the full wrap model. When you get a half wrap model, it dies off into the case here, into the top case. This portion is not there. The second question I get asked the most is the dogs. If you do not get the full wrap model, then you get the small half dogs. There's no dogs on the top cover, on the side cover here. These are the dogs, I believe, from the 660 and the 661. And even on the 500i, you don't get the big dogs unless you get the full wrap model. And they are different types of dogs. So if you want, you can get these dogs at the Stihl dealer, at your local Stihl dealer. The second thing that I'd like to mention on here is the decompression valve delete. You can get an 044 plug that fits the decompression valve delete. And I did notice a little bit of a difference there. Obviously, taking out your spark arrestor is not recommended, but it can add some flow to that. And besides the upgraded full wrap option and the upgraded dogs option, the other thing you're gonna notice on these saws is the triangle position here. People call it moronic, but if you are not a carburetor guy or you are climbing up and down elevation a lot, as of 2015, 2016, the M-Tronic smart engine management system was released, where you just simply put this on triangle and you pull 3 to 4 times and it should start up high rev, like a high choke, or like full choke. Other than that, this is definitely by far my favorite saw. I had the 362 for 1 to 2 years and it just wasn't quite powerful enough to make it fun to use. And I sold that saw. Unfortunately, I wish I didn't. And I got the 462 back in 2016. And this here is a kid's version of the 500i, fully functional. Could probably cut some marshmallows with it. There you are, have a good day. Go ahead and send me a picture of your saw to my DMs or add in the comments. There you have it, the MS462C-M. And when you look at the top, the crankcase here, you'll see it says MS462C. That C stands for comfort. Now this model, these pro models don't really have any comfort options except for maybe an easier starting method and a decompression valve. But the CM, which the M is not on here, M stands for M-Tronic. And you will notice on the models that don't have an M, there will be carburetor adjustment screws right here. You still can get the 462 with the manual carburetor set adjustment screws. And you can also get it in M-Tronic. This here is the 500i replica kids toy. You can get it at any local Stihl dealer, probably online. And no, you cannot buy Stihl chainsaws online and have them shipped to you. You have to go to a Stihl dealer. I don't sell saws, I never will sell saws. You gotta go to a Stihl dealer and buy a saw. They'll do a DPI, a PDI, pre-delivery inspection, make sure the saw is running good for you, and send you on your way. Thanks guys, feel free to shout out. Feel free to let me know what you want to see next with some saws. The next saw I'm gonna get is gonna be a 660 or maybe even an 090 AV or some kind of old saw. You let me know. See you guys later. Don't forget to follow me for more tips like this and get good with your tractor.